Hi, I'm Thrifty Tim. It's a Tuesday. It's well, it's noon right now, but you can say afternoon. So it's time for Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim. Uh, I have I figure Sir James will be up sometime soon. Be coming on sometime soon, and hopefully Jorgen will be on a little later. But so but at the show, he talked about books, music, movies, and other such nonsense. While I'm waiting for either for one for like James to come up, I'll just show you what my spins of the week. I didn't have as many spins as I uh, did have had last week, but I, I do have some weekly spins anyway. First up is Joan Norma Trading, her self-titled album. It's on A&M Records from okay, the site is it is in good shape for seeing it. But Joan Norma Trading, if you don't know, is a black musician who plays guitar, and she does play is pretty good at the guitar, and she also sings. And the tracks on here on side one are Down to Zero, Help Yourself, Water Up with the Wine, Love and Affection, and Save Me on side one. Side two has Join the Boys, People, or somebody, Join the Boys, People, Somebody Loves You, Like Fire, and Count the Saddle. Uh, next, uh, next up is Ricky Skaggs. That's it. This is bluegrass. This is like his first album, and it's on the American Music Group, and it's on Sundown. Like this is actually the label. It's and on the tracks on it outside. Okay,
Hello,
here's Sir James. Hi, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. Can't complain. I went for my ultrasound yesterday for my kidneys, and I don't know what the results will be yet, but I'm glad that's over with, and I don't have to go to any more appointments for a while, and I can just relax.
That's good. Okay, I'll go back to showing my spins of the weekend.
All right, go for it.
I'll make myself big now.
All right. Now there's someone I'm familiar with.
Yeah, this is like his first album. It's bluegrass.
Ah, nice.
And the songs on this one on side one are Red Apple Rag, Darktown Huskers Fall, Florida Blues, the Bubblegum Song,
Bubblegum Song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whitesburg, and side ends with Meeting House Branch. Side two starts with Sweet Georgia Brown, Book in Line, Southern Moon, 21 Fiddle Salute, That's It, and The Evergreen Shore.
Ah. Nice.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then the next one is Beckman Turner Overdrive.
Aha.
This one's from on on Mercury Records. Seeing if I can see the year on here. Not seeing it at the moment. Okay, but the songs on here it's 73 is when it's written. The songs on here on side one are Lone, Welcome Home, Stone Takes. The side ends with Let It Ride. Side two starts with Give It Time, Tramp, I Don't Have to Hide, and it ends off with that Taking Care of Business.
Taking care of business every day. Love that song.
Okay, the next one is Mac Davis, I Believe in Music. And the tracks on side one are I Believe in Music, Hollywood Humpty Dumpty, A Little Less Conversation.
That's an Elvis song.
Yeah, but Mac wrote it. Mac Davis wrote the song. The Eyes of My People is the next one. And the side ends with Watching Scotty Grow. And side two starts with Yesterday and You, Christmas Carol, Sarah Between the Lines, Something's Burning, Home for My Little Lady, and it ends with I Believe in Music. See, Mac Davis wrote all those songs on this album. See, he was singer-songwriter known that for as a singer-songwriter before this. So, okay, then next up is Gordon Lightfoot, and this is Cold on the Shoulder.
Ooh.
And the songs on it are Bend in the Water, Rainy Day People, Cold on the Shoulder, The Soul is the Rock, Girls of the Evening, and Rainbow of Trout finishes outside one. Side two has A Tree Too Weak to Stand, All the Lovely Ladies, Fine as Fine Can Be, Cherokee Bend, Now and Then it's with Slide On Over. This is on Reprise Records from 75. The next one is some Blood. Here's this is after David Clayton Thomas has left. This is No Sweat. It's a gatefold. And the back.
Loving it.
And the songs on here, this isn't in the track, the track listing order, but I'll just read out the songs. Mary Miles, Django, or Django, I don't know how to pronounce it really. Hip Goes, Back Up Against the Wall, Inner Crisis, Almost Sorry, Save Our Ship, which is pretty good, Rosemary, My Old Lady, Song for John, Empty Pages, and Roller Coaster, which is a song I really like this album.
And what year is that from?
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's from 73 on Columbia.
Nice.
Okay, now here's one. This is the one of the first pressings of this. This is Gordon Lightfoot, Sit Down, Young Stranger.
God, you look so young there.
This is it's from 1970. Wow. And this was one of the first pressings because after If You Could Read My Mind, it became a hit. The title was changed to that.
Ah, okay.
So the songs on side one are Minstrel of the Dawn.
Oh, that's a great song.
Me and Bobby McGee. Approaching Lavender,
Ooh.
Saturday Clothes, Cobwebs and Dust, and The Side Dance with Poor Little Allison.
Don't think I've heard that one. Poor Little Allison.
It's a pretty good song. Side 2 starts with Sit Down Young Stranger, which is a song I really like. If You Could Read My Mind, Maybe It's Alright, Your Love's Return, and Ends with the Pony Man. And I'll show a couple of that. So again,
Funny you say that. Minstrel of the Dawn. That reminds me of the Pink Floyd's first album, Minstrel at the Gates of Dawn.
Okay. Well, then I'll show two more that I did, and I'm setting them aside because, like when Jorgen gets on for with our theme for this week, if you remember that. Okay, this is Brewer and Shipley. This is one of their later albums. It's from on Columbia Records from 1975. Side 1, the songs are Commercial Success, which isn't a bad song, Indian Summer, On the Road to Kansas City, Brighter Days, and So Satisfied.
Nice.
Side 2 has Brain Damage, Crying in the Valley, Rock and Roll Hostage, Don't It Feel Like Heaven, Hearts Overflowing. I think you noticed a song that etched our theme for this week on here when I read them off.
Yeah.
And then this one, even the album title has that there. Gordon Lightfoot, Summertime Dream. And of course, there's a backside. And the songs on here are Race Among the Ruins, which I really like. The Record of Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, that's my favorite song.
I'm Not Supposed to Care. I Do It Again. And the side ends with Never Too Close. Side 2 starts with Protocol. The House You Live In. Summertime Dream.
Nice.
Spanish Moss. And ends with Too Many Clues in This Room.
Ooh, nice.
So that's my spins of the. Those are my weekly spins. So I'll make myself this now. Okay.
And I don't really have anything to show. Well, I do have something to show that's behind me here on the chair, and I thought I'd read all my mixtapes that I did on my stream, and then I'll show you what's behind me. So these are all my ones from the 80s. So I'll read my mixtapes to you. And then you tell me if you know these songs. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with 1983. Let's Dance, David Bowie.
Of course.
Little Red Corvette, Prince. Do You Really Want to Hurt Me, Culture Club. Mr. Roboto, Styx. The Safety Dance, Men Without Hats. 1999, Prince. She's Sexy 17, Stray Cats. Putting on the Ritz, Taco. Rocket, Herbie Hancock. New Year's Day, U2. Mama, Genesis. You Can't Hurry Love, Phil Collins. She Blinded Me with Science, Thomas Dolby. Sunday Bloody Sunday, U2. Rock and Roll is King, ELO. Come Dancing, The Kinks. And Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, Eurythmics. Then we go on to...
I own a good number of albums that those are on.
Yeah. Now we're going to go on to 1984. When Doves Cry, Prince. Ghostbusters, Ray Parker Jr. The Reflex, Duran Duran. Let's Go Crazy, Prince. I Just Called to Say I Love You, Stevie Wonder. 99, Red Luft Balloons, Nina. There's the English thing, and then it says in German. Eyes Without a Face, Billy Idol. Borderline, Madonna. I guess that's why they call it the blues, Elton John. She Bop, Cyndi Lauper. Sunglasses at Night, Corey Hart. Drive, The Cars. Uptown Girl, Billy Joel. Twist of Fate, Olivia Newton-John. That's All, Genesis. Legs, ZZ Top. Cruel Summer, Bananarama. Nobody Told Me, John Lennon. On the Dark Side, John Cafferty. That's from the Eddie and the
Eddie and
Cruisers
the
movie.
Cruisers. Yeah, I have that soundtrack.
Uh, the Longest Time, Billy Joel. Head Over Heels, The Go-Go's. Pink Houses, John Mellencamp. And um, Wrapped Around Your Finger, The Police.
Like before, I had several of those on either albums or CD. I also saw Billy Idol in concert.
Oh, wow. Now, these are not in particular order these years. I'm just going
Right.
as I did them. So now we got my mixtape, 1980. Another Brick in the Wall, Pink Floyd.
Have
Call
that.
Me, Blondie. Coming Up, Paul McCartney. Emotional Rescue, The Rolling Stones. Heartbreaker, Pat Benatar. Just Like Starting Over, John Lennon. Another one, Bites the Dust, Queen. Magic, Olivia Newton-John from Xanadu. Babe, Styx. Longer, Dan Fogelberg. Send Me Your Love, Stevie Wonder. Fame, Irene Cara. I wanna Be Your Lover, Prince. Pop Music by M. Heartache Tonight, The Eagles. I always thought a Heartache Tonight was in the 70s, but apparently not.
No,
Now we go.
that was on their long run album. That was
Okay.
released in '79.
Now we go to 1982. Starting off with from Rocky 3, Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. Down Under, Men at Work, Centerfold, Jay Giles Band, Hungry Like the Wolf, Duran Duran, Gloria, Laura Branigan, Rock the Casbah, The Clash, uh, Der Kommissar, Falco, Who Can It Be Now, Men at Work, Goody Two Shoes, Adamant, Cat People Putting Out Fire, David Bowie, Blue Eyes, Elton John, I'll Find My Way Home, John and Vangelis, More Than This, Roxy Music, one of my favorite songs of them, I Will Follow, U2, Body Language, Queen, Shake It Up, The Cars, Stray Cat Strut, Stray Cats, I Ran So Far Away, A Flock of Seagulls, Dirty Laundry, Don Henley, Past the Duchy, Musical Youth, Come On Eileen, Dexy's Midnight Runners, and then now we go on to,
Well, I was going to say I like that you had the John Vangelis song.
yeah,
I have most of their albums.
yeah, I love the Friends of Mr. Cairo. Doo
Yeah,
doo, doo 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 doo. And now we go on to 1987. From Beverly Hills Cop 2, Shakedown, Bob Seger, With or Without You, U2, Moni Moni, Billy Idol, Only in My Dreams, Debbie Gibson, Heart and Soul, Tapao, Luca, Suzanne Vega, Big Love, Fleetwood Mac, La Bamba Los Lobos, When Smokey Sings by ABC, Paper and Fire, John Mellencamp, Casanova, Levert, Heaven is a Place on Earth, Belinda Carlisle, The Way It Is, Bruce Hornsby, Lean on Me, Club Nouveau, Carrie by Europe, and that's it for that one. Now we go on to um, 1988. I don't want to go on you. I don't want to go on with you like that. Elton John, Tunnel of Love, Bruce Springsteen, Simply Irresistible, Robert Palmer, Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, I Hate Myself for Loving You, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, A Groovy Kind of Love, Phil Collins, Desire, U2, Bad Medicine, Bon Jovi, Orinoco Flow, Enya, Domino Dancing, The Pet Shop Boys, Faith, George Michael, The Flame, Cheap Trick, uh, Red Wine, UB40, Cherry Bomb, John Mellencamp, and that's that for that. Then we go on to 1981. Start Me Up, The Rolling Stones, Under Pressure, Queen and David Bowie, For Your Eyes Only, Sheena Easton, Watching the Wheels, John Lennon, Queen of Hearts, Juice Newton, Rapture, Blondie, Hungry Heart, Bruce Springsteen, Suddenly, Olivia Newton John and Cliff Richard, Whip It, Devo, All Those Years Ago, George Harrison, Take It on the Run, REO Speedwagon, Elvira, The Oak Ridge Boys, Angel of the Morning, Juice Newton, The Tide is High, Blondie, and that's it for that. Then we go on to Um, 1985. Now this is a great year. Money for Nothing, Dire Straits, The Power of Love, Huey Lewis and the News. Don't You Forget About Me, Simple Minds. The Heat Is On, Glenn Frey, or Fry, well, however you pronounce it. Take on Me, one of the best music videos ever. Heaven, Brian Adams. A View to a Kill, Duran Duran. Separate Lives, Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin. Shout, Tears for Fears. I Feel for You, Shaka Khan. Material Girl, Madonna. Sussudio, Phil Collins. Part-Time Lover, Stevie Wonder. St. Elmo's Fire, John Parr. And that's that for that. And we got 2 years left. Now we have 1986. Land of Confusion, Genesis. You Give Love a Bad Name, Bon Jovi. Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins. The Lady in Red, Krista Berg. The Final Countdown, Europe. Walk Like an Egyptian, The Bangles. Take My Breath Away, Berlin. Mad About You, Belinda Carlisle. Nasty, Janet Jackson. Living in America, James Brown. Invisible Touch, Genesis. Kyrie, Mr. Glory of Love, Peter Cetera. And now we go on to the last one. We have this is 1973, but I'll read it anyway. What the hell? I got it out, might as well do it. Live and Let Die, Wings. Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple. Crocodile Rock, Elton John. Superstition, Stevie Wonder. Space Oddity, David Bowie. Ring Ring, ABBA. Kodachrome, Paul Simon. No Quarter, Led Zeppelin. Benny and the Jets, Elton John. I'm Not in Love, 10cc. Freebird, Leonard Skinner. So there you go. And now, before you make me smile, I will show you what's behind me. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Something that was ordered for me on Wednesday, and it finally arrived today. Sunday. What am I saying? This thing here. This is my Lombard chair pillow. And it's really good for my back. It goes right in the small of my back. And it's perfect. It's comfortable because I like to lean forward a lot in my chair. And this thing is it's got some sort of thing inside that goes into my back. It keeps my contour of my back feeling good. And when I walk around now, I feel it. I feel my back is stronger because of this pillow here. So yeah. Well, Jorgen knows about it because he was there when I got it. Because it happened while I was streaming on Sunday. So yeah, you can make me smile.
Okay. Okay, and I told you I'd show some of start showing some of my DVDs.
Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Well, this is just my World War II related one. Some fiction, some fiction. Victory at Sea.
Oh, I heard of that.
It was a series, and it's a complete 26-episode series.
Wow.
On here, it's on 2 discs.
That's pretty cool.
The Monuments Men.
Oh, that's a great movie. Saw that in the theater.
I have the book for it too. So.
Never read the book, just saw the movie.
Okay, World War II Chronicles.
That looks interesting.
That is a 4 DVD set. It's over 16 hours, 19 features in it.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
The Longest Day.
I think I only saw that once. A long time ago.
It's a great movie. And I watch it every year. Pearl Harbor, 75th anniversary.
Ooh.
And it has 40 stories of the war in the Pacific.
Nice.
Here's another fiction one like.
Clint. Yes, now we're talking. I have that movie too on Blu-ray.
Yeah, but I just have it on DVD. Okay, here's a double feature: John Wayne in Harm's Way and Donovan Street.
Oh, cool.
Okay, here's one with had Judd Nelson in it. It's Doubtless the Way. It's like I said, it's fiction. It has Judd Nelson in it, and I'll read this blurb on the back. By June 1942, the Japanese Navy has swept across the Pacific in an effort to change the course of the war. A United States carrier group is positioned off the coast of Midway, tasked with springing a trap on the enemy. During the pivotal battle, the two-man crew of a U.S. Navy dive bomber is forced to ditch into the sea. Set adrift, the men look forward to their uh, toward their comrades for rescue and meet the ragtag crew of an amphibious assault who are sent to search for survivors. Lost in the vast openness of the Pacific, with days passing and the chance of rescue fading, the men are forced to face their own mortality.
Hmm. Sounds like a good movie.
Yep. And then the last one I have, it's something my son and daughter-in-law picked up for me 2 years ago. See, around the last weekend of September every year at like a historical museum in here in Rockford, they have a World War II days, uh, which is the second largest World War II reenactment in the United States, and people come from all over for it. And it's a box set.
Oh, wow.
World War II had the complete history, and it's you see this is on the inside. It
Oh, I
has,
like that.
and then you can open that up, and there's other stuff like there's like maps and stuff in on one side.
That is amazing. That must have cost a pretty penny,
No,
too.
they got it. Said it was like $10 or something
10
like that.
bucks for that?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it would be worse than that.
Oh,
But
come on.
hey, 10 bucks? Why not?
Try to remember how to get to the. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's like don't know if it was in Canadian or British. I think it's British that I saw that did it, but it's on 4 CDs,
Hmm.
and it just goes through the war.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
And so also something else next week then, or next week's show. That's all I have for those for today. And
Wow, that's pretty cool. Let me go on my shelf and see what I have war wise movies. But first of all, let me go to the washroom. Hold on. I'll be
okay,
right back. Let me go to the toilet.
well, yeah. I can show this. This is a book I've been reading this week. It's Herman Walk went so forth that oh, I see James is about, but this is the one so far. I'm up now up on page 350 in here, but I've had to add some over the week. It's over 1,000 pages long, and this is before the U.S. Officially enters World War II, and this was made into a miniseries, like a 6-part miniseries that back in like '84, starring Robert Mitchum's in it, and Jan Michael Vincent, and then I also have, after I finish this, I'll start the sequel to it, which is Warren's Remembrance, which was also made into a miniseries around the same year. So that's what I'm been reading this week, and so just seeing if I put anything else on the tablet here this week. Might have done. Okay, I haven't had it up for a couple of days, so waiting for it to boot. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Sec. All right, here we go. All right, the only one I didn't take out was My Where Eagles Dare, because you already showed it, so no need in showing it again. So, first one we have Dunkirk.
Okay.
You ever seen this?
I think I might have, but I'm not sure.
Oh, this is a great movie. Okay, this is a what if Hitler was killed in this kind of way from Quentin Tarantino. Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
Then, of course, we have an Oscar-winning film, Schindler's List.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, that has to do with World War II, so I have to include that.
Yeah.
And, of course, another classic by Steven Spielberg again. We have Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, with Tom Hanks.
Yep. Then we have Tom Cruise in Valkyrie.
Okay.
Now, this is about the plot to kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Then we have a Vietnam movie. I'm just going with the topic of wars. So I just grabbed everything that I could. So now we have a Vietnam movie. We have We Were Soldiers. Mel Gibson. Then we have another World War II movie, Wind Talkers, with Nicolas Cage.
Good movie.
Yep. Then we have another two more Vietnam movies. We have a classic, The Deer Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have Born on the 4th of
Oh,
July.
yeah. With Tom Cruise.
Yeah, great movie. And that's all I got to show.
Okay.
All right, you make me small. So that's all my war movies that I have. Well, Star Wars doesn't count, even though it says war in it.
Yeah.
That's a work of fiction, so that doesn't count, even though it says Star Wars. Yeah.
Well, since we can that after Jordan shows up, I'll show you that what I have because I did this real quick this morning. I looked and pulled them down the stuff for this week's theme.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one is from. You remember this was one of last weekly.
Oh yes, that was last week. You showed that.
Yeah, but the song on it for with summer, which is the theme, is "Never Dreamed You'd Leave in Summer."
Oh.
And then showed you the Bruin Shipley one today part, and it has Indian Summer on it. And then, of course, Summertime Dream.
Yeah.
Okay, off of Rick Wakeman's Rhapsody album. This is pretty much all instrumental. It ends off that side 4. The last song on side 4 is Summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next is Felix Cavalier. He was in the Rascals. And this has Summer in El Barrio on it.
Ah.
Then John Stewart. This is the guy that had a hit with the song Gold.
Okay.
But this is one like his song before that, something like that. And it has Summer Child on it. Okay, Richard Marx, Endless Summer Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't think it's actually Johnny Dean playing this, but might be because it's called The Heart and Soul of Johnny Dean.
Ah.
And
Stereo Spectrum. I never heard of that before.
That's a record label. Oh, it looks. I'm not really sure, but it has Midsummer's Night Dream on it. So that's a summer on this one. Then this one you'll probably know what it is when you see the front cover.
The Motels.
Yep. Suddenly Last Summer.
I don't even know what happened to that band. It's like they just disappeared.
And
Who knows? Yeah, of course. Score's Gold.
And where he's finding it. Summer Side of Life is on here. That's a summer song on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he mentioned this album.
Yeah.
And this has. Okay, where is it? I thought it had Summer on it. Or my eyes must have been. Wild Summer Night.
Yeah, that's a great song.
And the last one that I did, like I said, it didn't take too long looking at them. This is off of Glenn Campbell's Burning Bridges album, and it has that summer, winter, spring, and fall.
Oh my God. What's with the hairdo, Glenn?
This is from back in the 60s.
Dang. I mean, Elvis had better hair than him at the
Then
time.
I have an album where it's not in the name of any song on it, but it is that album title.
Summer Days, yes.
Summer
And they
Days,
have and the greatest hits album. Don't forget Endless Summer.
Yeah, I have that too, but I just went through them quick today.
Because that counts.
And what I thought that we do, there's a couple that I changed for them, so your organ would probably have more in them than because, like he said, like with surf, he doesn't really have anything.
Yeah.
So I was going to change that to Sun.
Oh, wow.
SUN.
Yeah.
And for the one for with that change from trucks.
Yeah.
To rain.
Nice. I'll be right back. I'm just going to run up to my mom's side of the house and get a magnifying glass because the print's so small. I want to read you the storyline to Dunkirk. I think there's something in this movie that's going to blow your mind. You're going to love this. Hold on, because I can't really read it. It's so small. I need a magnifying glass. Give me a second. I'll be back in a jiffy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so waiting on the return of Sir James. I think I hear him coming now.
Hold on, the air conditioning's on. I got to put my hoodie on. One more second.
Well, if you noticed, I have a flannel shirt on because the AC's on my
Yeah.
At that 70 now.
Because if we're going to be here for a little over 2 hours, so I got to be comfortable. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I don't have to go upstairs this time for this because my room's just across the way.
Okay.
Hold on. More interruptions. What are you going to do? Okay.
And see, I have
All right.
I
Here we go.
have a flannel shirt on, and I also have a throw blanket over my lap to help keep my legs warm. I'm wearing jeans also, so.
All right, let's see here. From film, you don't need to make me big for this. From filmmaker Christopher Nolan, Interstellar, Inception, The Dark Knight trilogy comes an epic. I can't see an epic action thriller, Dunkirk, starring Fionn Whitehead, Kenneth Branagh, Mark Rylance, and Tom Hardy. The story unfolds on land, sea, and air as hundreds of thousands of British and Allied troops are trapped on the beaches of Dunkirk with enemy troops closing in. RAF Spitfires engage the enemy in the skies above the channel, trying to protect the defenseless men below. Meanwhile, hundreds of small boats manned by both military officers and civilians are mounting a desperate rescue effort, right, risking their lives in a race against time to save a fraction of their army. Does that sound good to you? I think you'd like you got to watch Dunkirk. Great movie.
Yeah. Well, no, you might be coming on soon. It's now 12:15 of the hour, so.
Yeah, well, it's 2:47 by me.
Yeah.
Don't know what time it is for him.
His is 5. His is like 5:47 now.
Yeah. No, I saw Dunkirk twice in the theater in IMAX.
Okay.
And the sound was amazing. When you hear the planes going over the RAF pilots, wow! Like you hear it everywhere. It's like you're there, and you see a bird. You see like in those first shooter video games, you see from the cockpit as if you're flying the plane. That's how amazing it looks.
Okay.
And what does RAF stand for?
Royal Air Force.
Okay.
Well,
That's
well, a movie that I used to have it set up. This was back in the VHS days, and like when I was stationed in Germany. Well, what was like the what was it, the fourth or fifth Star Trek movie? You know, the one where they go back in the future, go back in time, come to present day, and to get the whale.
Yeah.
Well, there's a part in it where they stop at that antique store for getting some money. Well, there's an alarm clock that goes off, and how I had my speakers and stuff at the time in my apartment, it sounded like I was right there.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Speaking of World War II films, I watched another one yesterday on Discord with my friend Blood, and we watched another Steven Spielberg classic from 1987, Empire of the Sun.
Okay.
Where it takes place in Shanghai, and it's the Japanese against China.
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie, but like I watched the Flying Tigers is about that too, with John Wayne. They started out as a volunteer force.
And it was Christian Bale's first movie when he was 13 years old.
Okay.
Oh, it's a great movie. I can't believe you haven't seen it. John Malkovich is in it. A young Ben Stiller.
I'm not really a Ben Stiller fan, so
Well, he doesn't have a really big role in it, but man, what a great movie! If you like World War II films, you're gonna love this one, Empire of the Sun.
yeah, I'll have to see if it's streaming on any of the channels I have.
Oh, I'm sure it would be. And it's distributed by Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
It's almost 2.5 hours long.
Okay.
And I really love that movie so much.
And you said it's Steven Spielberg one.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I hope I can do this. I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to play something for you that I did last Wednesday. I was on the Fab Forum on Sirius XM, so I'm going to play you. I'll play the shorter version because I can't play the songs that I requested because of copyright issue things. So I'm going to share the screen, and I'll just play you the talking part of it. All right, here we go.
4-999-2328. James in Canada on line 4. James in Canada, what's on your mind?
Hello, gentlemen. Happy birthday to Tom.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, James. What can we do for you?
Well, I have a question and a request. My question is about the album Please Please Me. I got it on vinyl, and because I always like the UK pressings a lot more than I do the American ones, because they're the original way they were supposed to be. And I knew it was on the Parlophone label, and when I opened it, I was shocked to see that it was a gold label. Now, is this a very rare label that they had for that only the first album?
The gold printing you're talking about on the actual label itself? Yeah, that was kind of unique, I think. I'm not a vinyl pressing junkie, but I know of the gold typeset label, and I know when they reissued even the CDs, they made the labels as period authentic as they could. So even if you bought, let's say, the CDs, you got even on the British box, it was a U.S. album, Magical Mystery Tour. You got a Capitol label. On Abbey Road, you got an Apple label, and etc. But yeah, that was a very British-looking proper. I don't know what the actual font was called, but it looked very stately, particularly in gold.
Yeah, because every other Beatle album I have from the UK is the yellow Parlophone label, which I'm used to seeing all the time.
Yeah.
This one really shocked me. I was like, wow.
Yeah, our
apparently
producer,
it's sought after by a lot of people.
Well, yeah, our producer Anthony Messina, who is a vinyl junkie, points out to us that a gold label stereo pressing on the original Please Please Me albums, the one from 1963, are among the rarest pressings that are out there. So that's that I think they were recreating that. If you got a new pressing, obviously, they're doing that to kind of recreate that sense of authenticity and that collectability.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Now that I know, I might be sitting on a gold mine with that. Another question from that album. I noticed that some of because I know it's usually Lennon and McCartney who write the songs, but on this one, a few of the songs on there, I looked and it was the other way around. It was McCartney Lennon. Was that a mistake, or was that the way they actually did it at that time in '63?
Yeah, some of those early pressings did list them as McCartney Lennon. That for sure happened, particularly on the earlier pressings. They did list them as McCartney Lennon, which was weird because years later, when Paul looked to switch those around, people went out of their minds, saying, why would he do that? And, if John were alive, this would never happen. And Paul actually did that in the later years, while John was alive. So if you look at some of the, quote, Lennon and McCartney songs, I'll pick one, Kings Over America, he reversed the credit and put McCartney Lennon, and last I looked, John didn't mind. I didn't hear John say so yeah, they split the money equally. We can rest assured on that. So I think they all got past it.
James, you said you had a song request. What did you want to hear?
Well, I want to hear a song from that album. I think it's one of my favorite ones. I mean, every song on that album is good, but this one just speaks words to me. I just love the harmonies in the song, and a go team.
Well, that sounds good. If you don't mind, we will feature the live version from the BBC. Would that be okay?
Sure.
All right. So you be the DJ and you set it up, and off we go.
Hello, this is James from Canada, and here's Anna live from the BBC by the Beatles.
And there you go.
Okay. So
What do you think of that?
it's pretty cool.
I called in a few times. Would you be brave enough to do something like that?
I've done it at times.
Yeah, and then there's a longer version of that segment where the actual song is played.
Yeah, I figured that.
But I can't play that part. You know my friend JJ, right?
Yeah.
You've seen JJ? Well, he recorded it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's texting me now on Facebook? Oh. Just give me a sec here.
Okay.
If I can spell.
Oh, Jorgen.
Jorgen's here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think I'll have to give him the link.
Uh-huh. Give him the link.
There you go, Jorgen.
Jorgen. Jorgen's in the house. All right. Let me come back to you. There we go. Now we're good.
Okay.
Ah, he says aloha this time.
Yeah.
He always changes up his salutations every week.
Maybe he's in Hawaii now.
Maybe. Who knows? Well, I cut them off. I cut one of them off there when I was talking because I got nervous and I kept babbling. It happens.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but it was fun.
yeah.
And you have to have a good knowledge of music to be able to do something like that. And I have a good knowledge of the Beatles, but there's still things I don't know. And Tom Frangione, the one I said happy birthday to, he's the Beatles expert on that program.
Okay.
So he knows stuff, and they helped me out. They got me all my answers I wanted, so it was worth it. And next time I'll call will be after August 9th on a Wednesday, because August 9th is when I go to that Beatles concert and I go without with my sister. So that's going to be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's taking him a while to get up.
Yeah.
She's having camera issues again. So what do you think? What do you think of the new layout of StreamYard?
I was surprised when I came on yesterday to put up to just set this up, this streaming.
Now you can add someone as your co-host, and you can send the invite through an email to me. If I give you my email on Discord or Facebook, then you can add me as your co-host, and you don't have to send a link anymore. I can just pop up on my own. I think that might be easier.
Yeah, I didn't see for that for adding a co-host. So is the thing. See, I
Yeah,
have free version, so
yeah, the free version you can still do it because Kate has the free version. She was able to do that. So you'll have add another member, and you can put me as co-host, and then you don't have to send a link anymore. All I have to do is go to Thrifty Tim on the thing on my StreamYard. Bang! I can just pop up on my own.
okay. I'll look for that later. And
Yeah, there's a link, and I'll send you my email address, and then it'll go through there. That's the only way you can send the invite, and then I accept it, and then I'm in.
okay. Because I have your Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, because I'll send you my email on that, and then because it only works through email. And then you just send me the invite, and then I accept it, and then I'm your co-host. And then that way it's easier for me. You don't have to send a link anymore. I can just pop up on my own.
Yeah.
So whenever you schedule it, I'll see it on StreamYard.
Okay.
And I'll say, oh, he's going live today. So I just have to click on the link in there, and bang, I'm in. Just like my co-host Judah, when she comes up with me, because she's connected to me as co-host, she just has to click on it, and I don't have to pull her up anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, it just makes it easier. Boy, Jorgen's having issues.
Yeah.
Man, it's taking a long time for him to get up.
Unless he's eating now.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he's eating. Well, at least I didn't take too much out today off the shelves.
Yeah, I didn't either, so.
Yeah, because, we just got to think after, hey, we got to put this stuff back. It's fun taking out to show it off, but then it's a pain in the butt because you got to put everything back on the shelf, and you're just like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's worth it, Hey, this is what we do, we like to show and tell and everything, so we got to entertain the folks.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained? What's that from? What's that line from? What movie?
I can't remember.
Gladiator.
Okay.
He says, are you not entertained? I have that movie, but the director's cut and the theatrical cut on Blu-ray, and I also have Spartacus with Kirk Douglas. That's a good movie. I think that movie inspired Gladiator.
Yeah.
And there's Gladiator 2 on Paramount Plus, which I still haven't watched yet, which I should. Oh yeah, I forgot to check something on JJ's thingy that he shares with me. Any new movies today? Let's see.
Oh, well, you might remember a movie that my wife and I watched on Tubi the other night. Do you remember the movie Zapped?
Oh, Zapped, yeah, with
Scott Bale.
Scott Bale, yeah.
And well, yeah, we watched that the other night.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Can't remember what movie we watched before that. I think that was it was another one on Tubi, and it's one that Kelvin probably likes because it's Gene Kelly's in it, and it's shoot. Now I can't remember the name of it. It's a Navy one. It's a musical. It's him and Frank Sinatra are in it.
Oh, I love Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, but
Another Frank Sinatra movie that's really good. I think it's World War II. Von Ryan's Express.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
And not, I think it was last week or the week before. I'm not sure. But I missed the beginning of the movie. Uh, but I got it. I don't know what part of the how how long into the film it was, but I'd never seen it before. My friend Blood was showing it on Discord. The Guns of Navarone.
That's a good movie. You
Yeah,
find that first Tim from Navarone more than you see the Guns of Navarone in these streaming.
yeah. I've seen Forrest Gump from Navarone with Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he says aloha, but he hasn't come up. Come on, get up here, Jorgen. We need you.
or maybe he's gathering together his stuff to show.
Oh yes, maybe, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Well, we're waiting patiently for him.
Yeah,
He'll be here.
and then I watch my usual shows. The three different series that I've been watching. Of course, first one is Emergency.
Oh yeah, I remember that show back in the day.
Yep. Then I watch Longmire, which is on Paramount Plus.
Uh-huh.
And then the last one is
I remember you told me about that one.
the third one is Death in Paradise, which is a BBC one, and it's like a comedy and police one, you could say.
Hello,
There's some
darkness, my old friend. Sorry. I got that song stuck in my head. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Ooh, I'm going to check my Paramount Plus and tell you what's new this week for me. Wait, what? Oh my god. I don't believe what's on here. I must be dreaming. They had Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning on here already.
I'm not surprised.
That fast and it's still in the theater?
Well, I think Paramount. It's on Paramount Films, so
This can't be happening, is it?
it could be. Yeah, fast. Just check my email fast, and
Wow. This can't be happening. Did they make a mistake?
it might not be a mistake because the movie has been out for a while in theaters. So
Oh, it says 2023, so they made the wrong one. They made the wrong. Oh yeah, it's Last Reckoning. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that was wrong. I thought it was the new one, but no, it's not. Let's see what else we got. We got Shooter. That's a good movie with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Oh my God! Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. New season streaming Thursday. Oh, I can't wait for that. Yes, that's going to be good. Waco, Untold Story. Dead Reckoning, which has already been on there. And let's see what's newly added. We have Dexter, Resurrection. We have Mission Possible, all the Mission Possible ones. We have Focus. Iconic pop star returns after decades missing. We have the Ruby Frankie story. I thought, oh, Oh, I'm not going to say that. Naked Gun 1 and 2. What else have we got? Naked Gun 3, 33 and 3rd. We got Boss Level, Twisted Twins, Caught in the Act. Don't know what that is. Dora the Explorer in Silverado. Okay, that's not something I want to watch.
I thought you were a big Dora fan.
Race is a good movie. Biopic about Jesse Owens. Shattered Adolf Hitler's myth of Aryan supremacy. That's a great movie. Pompeii. Men with Brooms. That's a funny movie. Yeah, we got some good stuff. And drama series, we got the new Matlock. We have NCIS Origins, NCIS Sydney, Watson, which I really want to see, The Agency, CSI Vegas, Code Black, Gentleman in Moscow, Criminal Minds, Suspect Behavior, Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. We have Rain with Mary Queen of Scots, which I still have to finish watching. Killing Eye, Waco, The Aftermath, Waco. They got everything. Red Eye. There's a lot of good stuff on here.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit Hole, I heard, is good. Pyramid Game. Oh, that sounds cool. A Bloody Lucky Day. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things I got to check out. But yeah, I really want to see that Watson series.
Yep. Oh, well, Jordan said that he had to restart his computer.
Oh. We thought you actually were eating dinner or something. I guess he'll be up now.
Yeah.
I was wondering what took you so long. Well, we don't have to fear. He's here. Never fear. Mighty Mouse is here. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on the way. Think. Okay, go here. No, I almost went my talk lounge by mistake. Do. Yeah, we always have technical issues sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
Yeah, sort of like last week's was a fun one.
What happened?
With you with the link?
Oh, yeah, when it wouldn't come to me on Facebook. I guess Facebook had a glitch. You sent it to me twice today to make sure I got it. I was laughing when I saw that.
That was by mistake. I thought I was sending it to Jorgen, then I realized.
Yeah, you sent me two of the same thing. I was like, okay, I guess what was going through my head was, I guess he thinks I might not have gotten it the first time, so let's send it again. But it worked this week. So we didn't have any issues there. Excuse me.
I didn't get enough sleep last night.
Oh, I went to bed around 1 o'clock in the morning.
What were you doing so late?
I'll tell you secretly in the private chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I do it for my anxiety.
So yeah, I know what kind it was.
Yeah, Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, because it's legal where I'm at.
It is here too.
Yeah.
You ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
No, I haven't watched that.
Oh, it's classic. That's a Canadian classic series, man. If you're Canadian, you gotta watch Trailer Park Boys or
But
the Beachcombers.
no, for the Canadian Classic program, for me, is at the Red Green Show.
Oh, I love that. Where he fixes everything with duct tape.
Yep.
And what's his friend that plays the keyboard thing there?
Harold.
Oh, Harold. Yes, yes.
His nephew.
Yeah, and my dad used to watch the Bob Newhart show. Hi, I'm Bob. This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my dad used to love that show. But there's one show, one sitcom. If that was made in this day and time, it would be banned completely off the air. And that is All in the Family.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how many racist jokes they got past the censors on that show with Archie Bunker?
Yeah.
I mean, that show, if that was made today, it wouldn't fly.
Well, there's channels that do show reruns of it.
Yeah, I used to love watching Archie Bunker. I remember the one where Sammy Davis Jr. was coming over to his house, and they were telling him not to mention anything about his glass eye. And what does Archie do? He says, "Would you like a drink with your glass eye?" I was crying. That was so funny when he said that. And I showed that because they're having a nostalgia week with old episodes of classic sitcoms. So I recorded that episode and I said, "Dad, you gotta watch this one where Sammy Davis Jr. is on with Archie Bunker." My dad was laughing so hard when we watched that scene. "Would you like a drink with your glass eye?" You know Archie, he doesn't he says things before he thinks.
Yeah.
And he hated the Jeffersons because they were black. And yet George Jefferson was one of his best friends. And that's how they had a spin-off series, The Jeffersons.
Yep.
A lot of the original series of different sitcoms had spun-off series.
Oh yeah. So
I liked Alice. Remember Alice?
yeah.
One that worked in the diner?
Yeah, I was going to say sort of like Different Strokes. It had a spin off with Facts
Facts
of
of
Life.
Life, yeah. Boy, Jorgen must be really having issues with his computer today.
Yeah.
Oh, he was fine on Sunday when he came on my channel, on my thingy. Huh. But I still got up around 8:05 this morning because I didn't miss my breakfast with the Beatles on Sirius XM at 9 o'clock. I never miss on that.
Okay.
No. Come on, Jorgen. We miss you. We need you here. You ever seen Valkyrie?
What's that?
Valkyrie, the movie with Tom Cruise.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Yeah, based on the incredible true story of Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg, played by Tom Cruise, and his ingenious assassination plot targeting Adolf Hitler. This engrossing thriller reenacts the daring operation to eliminate one of the most evil tyrants in the world has ever known. Co-starring Kenneth Branagh, Bill Nye, Tom Wilkinson, Terrence Stamp, and Eddie Izzard. Valkyrie delivers a pulse-pounding excitement from start to finish.
Do you say Bill Nye's in it?
Yep, Bill Nye. Yep.
Bill Nye's a science guy.
No, not that guy. It's another guy. It's spelled Nighy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's a British dude. How long is this movie? only 2 hours, and it came out in 2008. I remember seeing this in the theater. And you get special features: 92nd Street Y Real Places with Tom Cruise and Bryan Singer documentary, the Valkyrie Legacy documentary, the Journey to Valkyrie featurette, the Road to Resistance featurette, the African Front Sequence featurette. Yeah, good movie. And this movie's good. We were soldiers. Lay me down in the cold, cold ground. Yeah. I saw this in the theater with my dad. This is a great movie.
Of course, that John Wayne one that I like that takes place in Vietnam is the Green Beret.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big John Wayne fan. I thought the guy was full of himself in a way. Like when I watch a Western, I like to see a good Western.
Oh, guess what?
We got Jorgen.
Finally.
Welcome. What took you so long, man?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to have you back.
Don't ask me, ask this piece of garbage. Garbage, don't ask me.
Oh, I was going to let you know I changed a couple two prompts for the themes of the different weeks. I changed it to that you said you wouldn't be able to do too much with. So for next week, I changed it from surf to sun, S-U-N.
That sounds cool.
Which you can probably find plenty of in your collection.
Yeah.
And the one for trucks, I'm changing to rain.
What was it today then?
Summer.
Okay.
Summer.
Do I have to find the records, or is it enough to mention songs?
You can mention songs since that.
Because I'm tired. I don't have to run. I don't have the strength to run around.
Yeah, and I'm not grabbing any records myself because then I'll have way too much to put back.
Okay.
I'm just writing down random I come to my head. So.
Okay.
You can talk while I do the research.
Oh, and I got a list of summer songs that I wrote. Here it is. Wait, is this it? Yeah, okay, I can read mine. So we got summer songs that I wrote for my channel when June came around. So we got Here Comes the Sun, George Harrison. In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry. Seasons in the Sun, Terry Jacks. Tuesday Afternoon, the Moody Blues. Summer Nights from Greece with Olivia Newton-John, John Travolta. Mr. Blue Sky, ELO. Under the Boardwalk, The Drifters. Cruel Summer, Bananarama. Riders on the Storm, because you have your there's your rain there right there. But you have your summer storms as well by the Doors. Summer Night City, ABBA. Summertime Blues, Eddie Cochran. Everything I Do It For You, Bryan Adams. I don't know why, but that seems like a summer song to me. Heart of Glass, Blondie. Sunday Girl, Blondie. They're my favorite summer songs that I put on my list. Wipeout, The Safaris. Connected, Stereo MCs. Bed of Roses, Bon Jovi. Painted Black, Rolling Stones. And Scarborough Fair, Simon and Garfunkel. So that's my summer listing.
Okay. Figure Jorgen's probably still working on his. I'll show the ones I showed earlier. So.
All right.
Okay, that way Jorgen can see what I showed. Okay, first one's from this album, The Best of Joan C. Baez. It's the song Fear Is Never Dreamed You Believe in Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Then Brewer and Shipley, Welcome to Riddle Bridge. The song on it is Indian Summer. Then it's Gordon Lightfoot, Summertime Dream. Okay, then to some then there's Rick Wakeman, "Summertime." Felix Cavalier, he was in the Rascals. That the song he does on this album is "Summer in El Barrio." John Stewart, he does "Summer Child." Of course, now into the something from the '80s, some Richard Marx. This is "Endless Summer Nights." And from this album, The Heart and Soul of Jan and Dean, the song is "Midnight Summer Stream." Of course, another one from the '80s that you probably like. This is Motel's "Suddenly Last Summer." And Gordon Lightfoot with Guards Gold. It was "Summer Side of Life."
I recognize that album.
And then Eddie and the Cruisers, that set the song that was the song on it is "Wild Summer Nights."
Yeah.
And the last one that is Glenn Campbell, and the song is where is it? "Summer, Winter, Spring, and Fall." I just looked through a little bit of my collection quick this morning and see where I got those.
I remember another song for summer. Remember "Summertime, Summertime, Summertime,
Yeah.
Summertime." Forget who sings it, but I
Well,
remember that one.
I have several older ones that if I looked long, and I could have gotten a bunch more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Jorgen, I guess you're having issues
Can
like
keep
the lamb did.
No, I'm trying to find titles.
No, I mean with your computer before when you had to restart.
Well, I had the problem to access the cable.
Oh. Yeah, I hate when stuff like that happens. Well, at least I have no problems, so. We're all here, so that's a good thing. Can't complain there. Yeah. I wonder if Joan Baez tried to steal Bob Dylan's thunder.
He must have found something good. Heard him laughing some.
Yeah, I think he's got something good there. Can't wait to know what he's laughing about. Oh, we'll soon find out. Hey, that rhymes.
The hard is not to take the absolute easiest songs that 9 million that everybody could.
Yeah. Well, you noticed I had a lot that you don't hear as much.
Mm-hmm. Look at Jorgen being so studious. I bet he's hit the jackpot on the summer songs.
Probably has.
I wouldn't call it a jackpot, but
Well, I'm sure you got some good stuff to tell us about.
well, I have a few anyway.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Summer Sun, Texas song. Summer Holiday, Cliff Richard. Summer of '69, naturally.
Yeah.
Boys of Summer, naturally. Summertime, from Porgy and Bess.
Mm-hmm.
Summer Breeze,
Got Seals and Crofts.
or Isley Brothers, if you prefer that. Girls in Their Summer Clothes, Springsteen. Summertime, DJ Fresh Prince and DJ Jesse Jeff and Fresh Prince. Summer Night City, ABBA. Summertime Sadness, Lana Del Rey. Summertime Soft, Stevie Wonder. That's what I've figured out right now.
Nice. Those are good ones.
In very hasty.
Hey, don't complain. It's pretty good to me.
Yeah. So, do you have anything new to show us this week?
Yeah. I've been out in the sun, so I'm very tired.
I bet.
Hot today.
It's supposed to get up to 88 here today, so.
Well, like Sheryl Crow says, I'm gonna soak up the sun. Or the sun will soak up you.
Well, we have over 30 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 31 here, Celsius.
This is a CD with 2 LPs on one CD with Stan Getz.
Okay.
See if I... Oh, right. One. So one is Cool Velvet with strings, and the other one is Voices, which I have the vaguest lineup I've heard. Unknown strings, unknown choir, Herbie Hancock or Hank Jones at piano. Verve literally had no idea. A box set with Billie Holiday.
Okay.
From these, when Billie Holiday still had a great voice. I'm not a huge fan of Billie Holiday, but she's surrounded with great musicians, and they're made in years before her voice totally cracked up. So I think this is not a box set made specifically as a box set. They've taken 3 albums from Giants of Jazz catalog and put them into 3 CDs, I think. But it's I listened to 2 of them. It's really good. I paid only $1 for it also.
Yeah, so
That's good.
We have an OMD, and this is an original sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
The Souvenir from 1981 by OMD. We have Les Brown and his band No Renown, and this is not wrong spelled. It's supposed to be wordplay with his name Les, so Les Dream is the name.
It's original. I like it.
Little forced wordplay, but Armstrong,
Okay.
which I only buy if it is early recordings, and these are recordings from 28 to 31. Paid 10 cents for this, and it was a lot of stuff I never heard of. Big Spiderbeck, I've shown before, the great trumpet player with a tragic ending. He died of alcoholism very young. I think I have volume 1, so good to have volume 2. And Tram is Frankie Trambauer, his partner in crime in almost every recording. Stan Getz again. I think this is an original for once, not a reissue. Stan Getz have written on the back sleeve also. So. Leaving Jazz. 70 Soul with Tavares. So album with Ghost of Love from 78. We have Machine, which is a band in funk rock style as Mother's Finest and so. And I think it looks like they have been ripping the logo a little bit from Commodores. I have a feeling of that. Machine was mostly known as the band which August Darnell, more known as Kid Creole, had before he was Kid Creole. And we have Atlanta Rhythm Section.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I have that one. I've seen them in concert.
I paid $1 for this one, so
That's a good album for $1.
yeah. That is what I have.
Okay. So have you seen any good movies or wrestling or anything in the past week? Or
I've been watching another one of these G.I. Joe movies that I talked about, where they've taken 4 or 5 episodes and put it together in one movie.
Yeah.
So that is what I've been watching. There's been Saturday Night's Main Event this weekend, so I guess I will be watching that soon enough, because that one is up on WWE's YouTube page, actually.
Okay.
Should be anyway.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the previous one was.
So who's going to be in that one this week? Saturday Night Main Event.
It's been a really weird. A lot of they have AEW have All In Texas, which I'm not going to see because that one is 6 hours long. And WWE had Evolution 2, which was an all-female wrestling, which I most likely will not watch either. But it is because they don't. That one is not on WWE's webpage.
Wow. Well, hey, even if it's 6 hours, you can watch it in intervals. Like, take a break, then watch another day until you finish it.
The problem is that then I have to sit and it's not split it up in parts. I have to watch 6 hours and try to put the fast forward for maybe 4 hours if I'm there in my watching.
Yeah.
It take a whole lot of long time, and I'm not interested in sitting and fast forward 4 hours.
Don't blame you.
If they were split it up in parts, might be interesting, but it's not.
Yeah. Can understand that.
The AEW need to take a lesson from the WWE nowadays, who actually have shorter pay-per-views since Vince McMahon left over. And or if they are long pay-per-views, they split it up in 2 days. Still too long, but they at least try to make it easier for the people who watches it. 6 hours, people are going to get pretty much fed up with the fast pace.
Yeah, never know. They'll fall asleep like halfway through it.
Well, their head will be totally mashed up before the main event.
Yeah, and it'll drag on too much. So I think splitting it up into 2 nights is even better.
interesting to see how people who are at an AEW pay-per-view can last sitting there for 6 hours in the same arena without hardly ever going to the bathroom or anything.
Well, some people can do it. Yeah, but
I only been on one WWE show, and that one lasted for 1 hour and a half or 2 hours. So.
And who was in that one?
That was a SmackDown Live house show that was in Stockholm, 2017.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
I managed to get me and a friend at the work I was at then got a ticket on, so we went down and watched it. The first and only time so far I watched wrestling live.
Hmm.
I had to
Must
pinch
have been
myself. I had to pinch myself to make sure that I wasn't dreaming.
But you're like, oh my God, I'm actually here.
After
I'm
30
actually
years,
seeing-
I had to see it live.
Very cool. You got to see the WWE live.
Well, as tired as I am of Randy Orton these days, all of a sudden he became a friend that I could see for myself for once. But on TV, I'm deadly tired of him.
Hmm. I remember I rented it was like a 50-minute VHS cassette back in the day with Hulk Hogan in it, and he was saying, "Oh, my Hulkamania, I'm gonna make a good drink for you guys with some Python powder." I remember seeing that. And then he'd make it, and he was drinking it. It didn't look too delicious at all.
He made it twice, I think. Once with Hillbilly Jim, and once afterwards with Mean Gene.
Yeah, I remember that Python. You remember the Python powder?
And I
So I'm
think
making this for all my Hulkamaniacs.
I think he made it in Tuesday Night Titans with Vince McMahon and Lord Alfred Hayes once also. So it was something he had, but I'm not sure that it actually was something that they tried to sell, actually, or if it was just a gimmick they had.
But I always loved Randy Macho Man Savage when he would come out with Miss Elizabeth. She was hot.
Well, there's okay. For me first, I have a streaming device that on my TV set, and which is Roku, and they have like their live streams on there, and there's a channel on that where it's all wrestling, 24 hours a day.
Oh wow! Well, I can get 24 hours a day of the wrestling on Netflix.
You can get 24 hours a day if you're watching on Peacock.
Yeah, I have Peacock also.
Oh wow!
And Peacock have the rights from now. Had, I don't know if they had are having nowadays, but to the WWE Network.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can watch every single WrestleMania from all the years leading up to now on Netflix if I wanted to.
If you aren't that picky, you can watch the WWE 24 hours a day if you're putting on a playlist that with the indie shows that they put on. Someone had put up on YouTube, USWA and UWF and so on.
And I always remember every time Hogan would win, you'd see him going like this. I'm a real American. He'd go like that, and
that song wasn't written. That song wasn't written for Hulk Hogan to begin with.
Who was it written for?
Probably Sergeant Slaughter.
No, it was Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham. They were known as American Express that had it first.
Ah. And
then after that, the WWE is not keen on reusing themes to other wrestlers.
Yeah. And I always remember when Randy Macho Man Savage would talk, he'd always say, "And it's like this, brother." He always said "brother" all the time.
No, that sounds like Hulk Hogan.
Oh, I always thought Macho Man said it too.
I guess at times, but I think Hogan is most famous for it.
I don't understand why the Honky Tonk Man was not a honky tonk and he looked like Elvis.
A Vince McMahon idea. He didn't have that gimmick in the other federations, but it was a Vince McMahon idea. That first was a total failure. They were trying to make him a babyface first. The fans didn't buy into it at all, so they made him a heel character, and then he all of a sudden he skyrocketed in career. And after we lost his Intercontinental title, it took a dive like an airplane.
Wow. And I remember another one I really liked back in the 80s was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
He's definitely a classic in no matter federation he's in. He was a little bit misused in the WWE, I can think, but.
And then there was Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
I never really understood Jimmy Snuka's greatness, but maybe that is because I watched him when he was has-been in the late 80s. Then he of course he can do his dive, but looking for today, the people are doing far more bigger dives and bigger moves than he did. Maybe that was really great because people at the time in the early 80s didn't do stuff like he did, but it hadn't aged that well if you look to wrestlers today.
You know what? I think George the Animal Steel was actually Bigfoot, and they just shaved him down, and they said, oh, "It's a man under there."
If I'm not, he was actually a teacher before becoming a wrestler.
Really?
Yeah. So he then became a wrestler, and when he was supposed to become the I've heard this someone say it, that when he came into the office of Vince McMahon Sr., he tried to do an audition for becoming George the Animal Steel, but they wasn't that keen on him, and he was finally he was very irate and said made a mockery. And say, how do you want me to talk then? Like that, they said, like that. So that I became that nutball that he was with.
And I always laughed when he'd eat the turnbuckles.
So the interesting thing is that if you look at George the Animal Steel, it's actually a mockery of people who are having a. It wouldn't actually last in today's politically correct world.
Oh, definitely, yeah. You're right about that.
Very much forbidden today.
Mm-hmm. I have to agree right there, man.
But on the other hand, looking at many other characters that have been in WWE during the years would have been pretty much forbidden today. So. And which they also at times had to remove also because people got irate.
Remember Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Oh.
Then there was Hillbilly Jim.
You know what character he was before he came to the WWE?
What?
He was a biker.
Oh, wow.
And you know what his name he was?
No.
Harley Davidson.
Oh my God. That's not original. What the hell was he thinking,
that name sucked.
Oh, I can imagine quite a bit. Jeez. Yep, that's really different.
The interesting thing about Hillbilly Jim was that his character was that he started his career being portrayed as a fan in the audience that Hulk Hogan picked up and was going to make a big champion of.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't become a champion, but he became a name anyway.
And I remember my friend liked the Killer Bees.
And how they actually managed to keep their babyface status is for me a question, because they always cheated to win.
Oh yeah.
Every time they had a problem, when they at least when they faced big time tag teams like Hart Foundation, and they were in having problems, and they went under the ring, put on the mask so the referee wasn't able to see who was who, and they switched place. And they were supposed to be the baby faces.
Ah. Well, they found the loophole. Who else do I remember back then? Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Jake the Snake Roberts.
I love Snake. I still think he's one of the coolest.
Yeah, when he used to bring the snake out on in the ring, that was cool. And when Brutus the Barber Beefcake used to cut their hair.
Yeah, but he sucked. He sucked as a wrestler.
Oh, his gimmick was funny. I'll give him that.
Interesting thing about Jake Roberts is that he's a kind of should be a hero for many people with problems, because he was so under the eyes of drugs. There is a documentary called Round the Ring or something like that, where they, among others, follow Jake Roberts when he's supposed to meet his daughter for the first time in years. And it don't go all that well, and you can see he is getting fat. He is out of shape due to drugs, and afterwards he sits in a hotel room taking drugs to cure his depression out of not making up with his daughter as it should. Then in came wrestler Diamond Dallas Page, who actually managed to get him sober with yoga. And today, and since at least a decade back, he's a totally new man. Hadn't tasted one zip of alcohol.
Oh, that's good.
And not taking any drugs. So he's a man that is shown that you can turn your things around, that nobody except everybody expected him to turn up dead due to drugs, and he managed to turn around instead.
Well, with me, I stopped drinking. It was 34 years ago this month.
That's amazing.
I can't even stand the taste of alcohol anymore.
I stopped drinking 50 years ago.
So you never drank, huh?
No.
No, I stopped drinking January 27, 2024. I was drinking beer, and I'm like, I just got angry when I got drunk. I was like, no, I don't need this anymore. I gave it up. Been 1 year sober, and I'm happy.
Yep. And see, like I said, I can't even stand the taste of alcohol anymore. And you can taste it, but
yeah. Now, smoking, that's a harder thing to give up for people.
Yeah.
People who smoke, it's a whole different ball game right there.
Well, my mother worked with alcoholics, and I've seen the crap there, and I never got into the gang that did alcohol, and I want to keep my mind clear all the time. I don't like the effect that alcohol have on the human mind.
Yeah. It's crazy what people do. Yeah, it's not worth it.
That's just sort of like I had smoked for a little while there before but stopped before I got married. And of course, I'd only smoke when I went out drinking.
Yeah. And I never quite understood why, after a big meal, people have to smoke a cigarette or a cigar. I mean, what does it do? I mean, you're just putting nicotine in your system, or tobacco. I mean, what's the whole
I think
point of
I
it?
think I think for many, speaking of having a father that smokes, I think for many it is just a routine. They started with it and they did it for a while, and then it became a routine that after the meal I have a cigarette. So it's nothing to do with the meal. It's just a routine.
It, it
And
and
then,
it also could have come from like their parents and stuff, like might have smoked it.
Not no. I was going to say not my grandparents, but my grandmother smoked. But I'm not too sure that in this case it comes from the grandparents, but I'm not sure. I haven't asked my father why he started smoking, so I haven't bothered about it.
I don't know if this is true today, but back in the day, a lot of people, after having sex, they sit in bed and have a smoke afterwards. That was another thing that like what after a big meal you have a smoke or a cigar, or something like that. But I don't get the whole thing of it.
Well, isn't it, when it comes to sex, isn't that because they feel that it's their way to relax after the hard work?
Oh, okay. I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, I think that's more in the movies and
Yeah. Whether it's true in real life, who knows? I've always wondered about that kind of stuff, like after dinner or the other thing. But
I,
people smoke for different reasons.
I absolutely never ever smoked, but I remember one time, but when I was my teen years or something like that, I dreamt about that I was smoking. I had a nightmare that I was smoking, and when I woke up afterwards, I felt like I had the throat was burning afterwards.
You felt maybe you had a hallucinogenic dream or a lucid
Maybe
dream,
that was a vision that I should never even start trying either.
and a vision that was planted in my brain. I was smoking in my bed. Yeah, well, I did smoke cigarettes for a week in high school. Peer pressure. And I puked my guts out and said, never again.
and with me, I preferred smoking cigars over cigarettes.
Oh, yeah?
It was usually like Swisher Sweets.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't get the thing of smoking. It just doesn't sit with me. My parents smoked. I mean, I like what does it do for you? It's just going to give you cancer and shit.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
not worth
for
it.
many, I think it is the habit. They need to have something in their hands. They need um, the habit of nicotine and so on.
Or someone in my family used to call them cancer sticks, not cigarettes, cancer sticks.
yeah.
That would be the proper uh, thing for it, I guess. I don't know.
Now, from
Yeah.
what I understand, for many, it is the habit of having something in their hands, doing the same routine, and they need the drug of nicotine. But they know that what they do is bad. So
Yeah, and they still do it.
yeah, but it is a bad habit that is hard to quit with. You don't do it like alcohol. You don't do it like that. I mean, many people have extremely hard time quitting with alcohols and drugs and with other drugs. So
I know it's addictive, but people do it. If it helps them, well, I don't condone it, but
the difference is that with cigarettes, it doesn't change your mind like it does with alcohol and other drugs.
No. In a way, I guess smoking is tamer than drinking.
It depends on how you see it, because drinking, your mind gets changed, but on the other hand, it's a total different drug when it comes to how it affects your inside than cigarettes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to end this now because we've gone over 2 minutes now, and
All right. 2 hours, you mean?
2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, we have gone over 2 minutes. You were right about that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Definitely.
yeah. But we had a good show today.
Oh, definitely it was. I got here a little late, but I'm here.
Yep.
What was the theme next week? Was it sun?
Sun.
Yeah.
So until next week, take it easy and keep on rocking and reading.
See you later, boys and girls.